Hi, everyone. My name is Tracy McCluskey, and I live in Pennsylvania. I went to Westchester University and got my BFA in art, and then went on to Millersville University and got my teaching certification. And this is my third semester with the University of Florida. I've been teaching art since 2004 and have been in my current elementary school for the past 12 years. The unit I designed focuses on social emotional concepts and exploring their relationship to making art. This unit is divided up into 3 lessons. The themes throughout this unit of study are for lesson 1, empathy and being resilient, for lesson 2, being kind, thoughtful, and a contributing member of a community, and for lesson 3, self love. This unit is designed for 5th graders at a public school, and they meet once every 4 days for 50 minutes. And this unit will take about 7 weeks to complete. The first lesson focuses on empathy and resilience. During the first day of this lesson, students will create a capital letter I and fill it with positive characteristics about themselves. While working on this project, students will listen to a book, I Am Human. Students will also be introduced to Frida Kahlo and learn how she overcame many obstacles to become a successful artist. During the second day of this lesson, while students are finishing up their letter I, students will listen to another story, After the Fall, How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again. This story is about resilience. Students will learn about Romero Brito, who didn't have much growing up, but is now the most licensed artist in the world. To end this project, students will create an exit ticket summarizing the important concepts covered throughout the lesson and the information about the artist that they learned. For the second lesson in this unit, students will listen to a book, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? And learn about the importance of thinking of others within a community. Then students will make a card that will be delivered to a retirement community around the corner from school. On the second day of this lesson, students will learn about Carla Gerard and her whimsical style of creating art. Then we will be inspired by her way of creating art and create a neighborhood picture of our own. In the final lesson of this unit, students will explore the concept of self-love. Students will listen to 2 stories, Where Does Oliver Fit? And I Like Myself. And they'll think about how they'd like to show their self-love project. They can choose to do this in any style. They can be inspired by any artist, and they can use whatever materials they have available in the art room. During the second class of this lesson, students will learn about Faith Ringgold, and during the final lesson of this project, students will learn about Sonia Delaunay. Also, during the last class, students will create an artist statement reflecting on their artistic choices and sharing what they've learned about Ringgold and Delaunay. These are 2 assessments for lesson 3, the rubric and the template for the artist statement. Other assessments used throughout this unit will be exit tickets, group discussions, and also peer discussions. Here are some examples created for this lesson. The I in the I am project is filled with positive characteristics about myself. There's a photograph of a group of cards that were created for the retirement community and a picture that I created in the style of Carla Gerard. Then for my self-love project, I was inspired by Romero Brito and created a project inspired by one of his flower pictures, and then I filled it with positive I am statements. During the first lesson, students will learn about Frida Kahlo and how she was resilient by pushing through difficult situations to become a successful artist, and how Romero Brito didn't ever have any formal art training, but he had a passion for art, and that led to his success as an artist. Students will also learn about Carla Gerard, and who is an artist who currently lives in Maine. They will also learn about Faith Ringgold and how she believes that art should be an extension of the artists themselves, and Sonia Delaunay, who was so comfortable with herself that she created a style of art so unique it was unlike anything that anyone had ever seen before. As a result of this unit, students will realize how capable they are of spreading positivity and good feelings with simple acts that they can do each and every day, as well as how important it is to be empathetic and resilient. Students will become aware of how they can express themselves as an artist by being aware of all the parts of them that make them whole. While being confident, it will then allow the students to take risks and communicate powerful messages with their art. Students will reflect upon how important it is to show and have self love and how their art can be an extension of themselves and to be confident in what they create.